enough to go to. Yeah. I put compound on there before this. Everything else I have is burned. Clear in the middle. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the ball I brought up this morning. Like, I left that in the house. I was like, there's no way I've never thrown the ball out on the house. I'll wait for the next year.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into qualifying squad number 15 of the 2026 Ironman 15K 25th Anniversary Tournament. My name is Mike Flanagan here from Inside Bowling. And I wanted to tell you about something that happened a little bit earlier. We had to have a roll-off down on lanes 23 and 24 between Mike Alpert and Wyatt Lyle. Mike Alpert won that roll-off. That was for that automatic seed in the scratch division. That was that automatic seed into the advancers round. So Mike Alpert has punched his ticket into that round. And now we're in the 15th qualifying round for this event. They've updated the board. What's that, 718? 718 on the handicap side. So it went up one pin. Scratch again. 704 stayed the same. So after 14, now it's 718 to make it into the handicap 704 in the scratch side. Gary Dilley's going to join me again.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sorry I missed you this morning.
I think it's afternoon now, though.
Oh.
This is the 10:30 squad. That's actually starting at 11 a.m. According to I decided to change it to 11 a.m. so the graphic would fit better. But it's actually starting at noon now. So this is the 10:30, 11 a.m. noon squad. Okay, everybody, just so everybody can follow along. They said that the squad this morning at 8 o'clock usually doesn't have hardly any bowlers. That's why it can get completed in 2.5 hours. Well, it took 3.5 hours to complete the squad, then a roll-off, and now here we are. Somebody was asking, what is the format for today? Okay, so after this squad here, we cut to, what is that, 30? 30.
Looks like 31.
31 on the handicap side.
And right now, 27 on the scratch side.
Okay, so 27 and 30. So,
well, that doesn't include the auto seeds. That you got to add that in.
Yeah, so there's probably gonna end up being like 32 and 32. Yeah. It's just kind of my guess. So we can take 66, I think it is. 3 on a lane times 22 is 66. So we're going to have 66, or somewhere between 62 and 66 bowlers that are all going to bowl at what was going to be 3 p.m. today. I have no idea what time that's going to start now. I have no clue. No clue at all. This squad's not going to get done until 3.
No, it looks full.
So, I mean, and they got a Calcutta to run. So this 3 o'clock thing, I have to imagine is going to be 4:30 or 5. And then at that point in time, when most tournaments in the country are just getting over with, we're just getting started. We're going to have a double elimination, single game, simultaneous brackets. We're going to have handicap and we're going to have scratch. And they will bowl more than one match on a lane. So we'll have multiple matches taking place on pairs of lanes because there's just not enough lanes to put one match on each pair. So we'll go from 16 and 16, and then it'll be 16 and 16 again. And then it's going to be 8 and 8, and so on until we get a winner in the handicap and a winner in the scratch, and then they're going to bowl off against each other for 15K. I guess that's going to be about 11:30 tonight.
11:30, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then the championship match still have to lose twice. So it could be an extra game in there if you need be.
Exactly. So that's our format for today. So there you go. I want to, as I always do on the Opens, I want to thank the Strode family for inviting me to come be part of this event on the 25th year. It's not only the Ironman tournament, but it's also the James E. Strode Memorial. That's James Strode number 1. Passed away in 2012. James Strode number 2 is our proprietor, he and his wife Brenda. And then J3, that's Jim Strode III. He's the general manager, and he's been bowling this tournament, multiple squads all the time. Is he bowling again?
He is.
Jeez.
He said as 7-13 he didn't feel safe.
Yeah, so he's bowling. He's bowled like every squad, bowled 300 in the tournament. We've had 3 300s in this event, one on Friday, one on Thursday, one on Saturday. I don't know why I said it in that order, but that's the order I looked at on my sheet. And we're no longer in practice. We're in game number 1. So we're going to roll that game number 1 graphic in. Got Joseph Blake. Logan Strode is not here. Jamie Eskrit. We've got James Strode II. Tony Tully. We got James Suprinit. We got Joy Brunt. We got Leland Vetter. Nolan Howell, Nick Stevens, Parker Futrell, Trent Collins, Scott Brown, Hernan Ramirez, Scott Spellman, Johnny Coaster IV. I don't know if Nick and Hernan are supposed to be wiped out at zeros there, or maybe I just need to refresh lane talk. It's been really good here this week, but let me see what's up. There we go.
There we go. And there's a mixture of guys already on the board, maybe just bowling for the overall Ironman total pins, auto seed.
Hardest working man.
How you doing? It's great to see you.
I was listening to you and watching till 11 something, and
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm out.
I'm out.
Sorry, Mike.
Yep.
You're on your own.
No problem.
So good though. I'm still there.
I know.
Still hanging in there.
Yep. How many squads did you bowl?
5.
You bowled 5.
Yeah. I did at the beginning. I think I saw you what was it, Friday. Yeah. And I decided to let it ride.
There you go. But as I was saying, there's a mixture of people going for the overall Ironman total pin score, people trying to sneak a last spot into the cut, and people that just want to bowl. It's still crazy to see the two guys that do all the work and run this tournament. It takes a full year to set this thing up. Go out there and bowl every squad.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, me neither. No way.
But that's the love and passion they have for this sport. Some pictures are priceless.
I could never bowl my my IB Opens or anything. There's just too much work to do. All right, let's look at lane talk. They are bowling on burn. I should mention that. Yeah, there's a lot of pairs with 8 on it. There are some people that aren't bowling, but this is the last chance. This is it. This is your make or break. You said the number is almost the same every year, right?
Yeah, within 10, 12 pins.
And this year's right there again.
Right there again. I mean, you got 20. What do we say? 27th is 704. Go up to 16th is 718. So I always say 705 to 720. That's where it's going to be.
You ready to bowl this afternoon?
Ready as I'm going to get?
Are you going to buy yourself in the Calcutta?
Probably not.
No?
No. It's crazy. As much as I like to gamble and bet, I never bet on myself, especially in bowling. I don't know why.
Are you buying Jackson?
I'm going to be bidding on Jackson. I got to just see who else is. I know people that will be bidding on him, but
him qualifying that high didn't do you any favors on your price.
No, but they know. Everybody knows I get him every year. So, but you know, there's always inside information going on before the squad started. People are starting to talk, so you know, everybody knows who has, not sound conceited, the most money going in, who can afford to bid on people at the highest price. So we do some horse trading. We start chopping people.
There are about 5 guys that are in there to buy everybody.
I'll say they don't go after quantity. You know what I mean? I mean, you can, but most people are pretty smart about, you know, who they has a realistic chance. Not that, you know, hey, anybody that makes that match play, you know, you got 32 people that can make a chance. So it's just who you feel confident with. You never know. But let me see. Just looking at the past champions, Johnny Coster getting, you know, in the handicap side. He wasn't a surprise. David Droz, that was good. But he might have been the biggest surprise. Philip Hudak a couple years ago. No surprise at all that he wins in the scratch side. Ryan Gooch, no surprise. Andrew was really good, no surprise. Johnny again. So some good bowlers up on that, up on those banners up there.
When you win this thing today, what would you do with the 15K?
Me and you're going to go see a movie that Green Day movie. How's that?
Yeah, I love that answer. That is freaking awesome.
Right?
That is freaking awesome.
I'll fly into St. Louis, pick you up, and we'll head wherever we need to go, we're gone.
That is freaking awesome, dude.
I thought about that last night.
That is great.
Certain thing. You know how Big Brother always listens.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sitting there, laying in bed last night, just scrolling through the phone, and the things that come up that we talked about, movie lines started coming up. Or different movies come up, right?
Yep.
And one movie came up, and actually, when you start laughing to yourself, you're like just quiet, laying there, you start laughing out loud to yourself.
Yep.
And I wanted to make sure I told you this, and see if you remember this one.
Okay.
I glued myself to myself.
I glued myself to myself. Wow. Jeez, what was that one?
You'll know it if I tell you what you.
I will. I know I will.
Yeah. See if I made a chat.
I glued myself to myself. Yeah, let's see
if anybody else
glued
can guess
myself to myself. 80s movie?
No, it wasn't 80s. I don't even know when that movie came out. Let me see if I can find. Let me make sure I can give you a hint when that movie came out.
Who's in the booth with me today? The same guy. Gary Dilly's in the booth with me today.
It's my new career.
I
found my calling.
It's perfect. Going to show you how to hook it all up, and then you can go out and do all these.
1999.
American Wedding?
Well, it's close. It's in that family of movies. It's the original one, American Pie. Or it might have been American Wedding. It might have been one of those movies. It might not have been American Pie. It might have been American Wedding. They might be right.
It is American Pie.
Yeah, the original one, yeah.
That's right. I glued myself to myself. Now I remember. Now I remember that.
I got to make sure I tell Mike.
Yeah, now I got it. I'll tell you, I've been trying to rewatch those movies from the 90s. I just rewatched Van Wilder for the first time in a long time. And I got to make my way through the American Pies again. Oh, cut the 5 just a bit too much there, Scott did.
That's hard to do.
Scott Brown in the number over there. Scott has had flashes of brilliance here this week.
I do not see his name on the list. Yeah, can't put a 3-game set together, I believe. That's the trick. Nope, I do not see his name on the list. So, talking with a couple bowlers this morning, just looking at the board, and they were coming up with one of them had a really great idea to change a little bit of the format, how we're talking about the extra 3 games.
Yep.
Dropping all the scores, and everybody start from scratch. So he came up with the idea, and I thought about the Tour Championship in golf, how they do it. Well, I didn't. This wasn't my idea, but the same concept is Tour Championship in golf. If you're the FedEx Cup leader, or whatever, you start at 10 under, all the way down to even par, right? So why can't we do something like that here? Jackson's his number 1 seed at 768. Well, he starts at 768. If he shoots 700, he's at 1468. The guy at down, just say me at 720, I shoot 600. I'm at 1320.
True.
And then you add everybody's scores in from there. That gets you your top 16. Because you've earned that spot to shoot 768. And you have the same people bowling, the same 32, whatever your cut number is.
Yeah.
Those people go. So the guy at the bottom, 704, What's your thoughts on that?
I can get on board with that. Yeah. I think all of them have pros and cons. Every different format change. But yeah. I mean, you know what my vote's going to be for anything regarding this tournament? Less bowling.
Right.
Which totally goes away from the thing that's right in the center of the screen on the bottom, which is Iron Man.
That's what makes this one totally different.
I think they need to add the word marathon to the name of the event.
But I thought that was a great idea. That we're going to put that in the suggestion box. Because they do listen. The Strohs have made changes.
Sure.
And you have to adapt. You have to, I know there's some tournament directors out there that just won't because it's their tournament. Hey, we pay money to bowl. We have a choice. You don't like it? No one says you have to bowl. It's their tournament. What they do is great. Everybody loves it. You don't have to agree with everything they do. You don't have to bowl. Your choice. But you see what happens every year? This thing sells out
Yep.
in 20 minutes.
All right.
Let's see. Anybody got a string going? Let's put somebody on 300 watch.
I say we just go around the horn ourselves.
All right.
Let's go here. Got any? No.
No.
Andrew,
Yeah. Well.
your boy's got 290 working.
290.
Go over here. Tyler Null has
290.
290 going. Null didn't make it either the last time, did he?
No. He can't get the third game. He can't figure the third game
He
out.
started out with like front five.
Yep, he cannot figure the third game out. So I was down there last squad, kind of trying to get him lined up for the third game during transition.
I'll tell you what I think Tyler's problem is. I was watching him bowl. I think occasionally he misses the ball at the bottom of the swing.
Gets too quick off his hand.
And he just misses it.
Yep.
He doesn't rotate it properly. And then what happens is the ball just bails and has no chance of striking. I think he's just got to get in more of an aggressive release and needs to move a little bit left and needs to really focus on a consistent release. That ball ain't hooking off that board.
Nope. Tough to get it there.
It looks like lane talk's a little messed up here. I don't know what happened. We had a little bit of a snafu here. This is the part of this whole thing that is part that drives you crazy. All right, everything should be good now. I do like when people wave at the camera.
Oh, yeah. That's Wayne and Chris. They love themselves. They make me laugh. Those are new ones?
I don't know what they are.
I like them.
Those are women's.
Oh, that's why. hey, I got a woman's putter. Don't sleep on the women's accessory.
You and I have a lot of things in common. So I'm going to tell you something. I was at an outlet mall when I was in 5th grade with my parents out of town. And we went to this outlet mall and they had a Nike factory outlet store. Back when the Nike factory outlet stores were actually good deals and not super expensive. And I found a pair of shoes that I loved. You already know where I'm going.
Yep.
Love these things, and
Sorry, Tyler. No, just stuffed to 7 pin.
had the Nike swoosh down the side, and we're mostly white, but with black, a little bit of orange. And they had checkerboards around that upper area up by the back heel of the shoe. I mean, they're just cool looking shoes, almost like something Real Big Fish would wear if you're into the Real Big Fish ska band. And I'm like, I need these shoes. And my parents were like, okay, that's fine. And so I wore them. I took them to school. Everybody thought I was cool. Everything was great. No worries at all. So when those shoes finally wore out, my dad said to me, can I tell you something about those shoes that I didn't want to tell you the whole time you wore them? And I go, yeah, what's that? He goes, those were women's shoes. I go, oh, man, no way. And he's like, yeah.
So what amazes me about that is none of your friends even bothered to tell you. And they probably knew.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. It was fifth
They would have
grade.
told. They would. Oh,
Those
yeah,
kids in grade school are ruthless.
Yeah, they would have told you.
Yeah, they'd have crushed me.
Right. Yeah, you'd been home crying.
But see, it was at an outlet mall, so it wasn't like these shoes were ready available at the mall or anything, right? These were like, you know, I was out of town in like Florida or something when I got them. I was so stoked about these shoes, and then my dad told me I was wearing girls' shoes.
Yeah, you would have got beat up on the bus. Oh, that's funny.
So funny.
I mean, I don't know whether I'm proud of him or should be upset because he didn't tell you. You protect your kids. Of course, I probably would have done the same thing he did.
Well, knowing my personality back then, I'd have been like, I can't wear these shoes ever again because I was just a little jerk.
Right.
Now I'd be like, this is cool.
I'm wearing them.
Now, flash forward 3 years later. I got another one for you. Give me a second. I need to do a visual on the screen here. There we go. Oops.
The bow biter.
Yeah, so fast forward to 8th grade.
Wow.
You know, when you kind of sort of start, you know,
Maybe.
doing really weird stuff.
Yeah.
Doing really weird stuff as a kid.
Yeah. Maybe a little too old for some things.
Yeah, so we were at school, and you know, you start you're playing kickball on the playground in 7th and 8th grade, and you're just trying to draw attention to yourself when you're 4'2" and you want girls to like you.
Right. No, absolutely.
Stuff like that. So I was at Walgreens one day, and I was just randomly walking through an aisle, and I saw these things called bow biters for kids, so they don't have to tie their shoes. You basically buy your favorite characters or whatever. So I bought these. Well, I had my dad buy these. Bert and Ernie. Okay. So I'm in 8th grade.
Okay, how old are you in 8th grade? 13, 14?
Yeah, like 13, yeah. And I put these on my shoes. And I went to school with these on my shoes. Mm-hmm. And I wore them and didn't tell anybody. And all the girls in my class fell in love with these. And they would come over and be like, can we say hello to Bert and Ernie today? I'd be like, well, of course you can. Come on over. You know? And all the dudes were like, that's just Flanagan. He's goofy. Right. You know what I mean? So I wore those things. And then here's what happened. I really enjoyed kickball on the playground. So one day, I wore Bert on the right foot, by the way, and Ernie on the left. And I went up after about maybe 3 months of wearing these things, and I kicked the ball, and Bert died.
He exploded.
He died. He went flying off my bow biter. I wasn't even thinking about it. And so all the girls were like, stop the game. We got to get Bert. And in our yearbook, like our little class yearbook thing, there's a page dedicated to Bert the bow biter that everybody signed in the class.
A little memorial?
Yeah, a little memorial. We buried him out back.
Nice. Now, can I tell you what would have happened to you if you wore that to my school in 8th grade?
I'd have been thrown in a locker.
That'd have been the nicest thing that would have happened to you. Yeah, you may have got beat up.
Yeah. Well, in my little Catholic grade school, it was cool.
Okay. I mean, different parts of the country. I get it. Different
Yeah.
things happen.
Yep. I don't know what possessed me to do that.
I'm speechless right now. I got nothing for that.
I haven't told that story before on the air. That's a new one.
Well, I'm glad I could help you out with that. That's how you get to know people. I mean, you ask questions or you just tell stories and you learn a different side of people. That's why people stop talking to me. They don't want to know.
I got to go over and check lane talk. Looks like one bid for 300 down on lane 22, Trevor Hinnick. It's been really humid here too.
Well,
Man.
It rains in evenings. It's hot in the mornings.
My hotel room was kind of like a real problem last night.
Again?
No, I just mean the humidity.
Oh,
like,
okay.
so today I put the fan on in the room like like all day.
On making that acrobatic. I just went to look at it.
Who's the thumbnail of Flanagan? So that's one of the things I have to do when I decide I'm going to go somewhere, and I typically ask the tournament director if I can get, a picture of someone, that would be good for putting on the thumbnail.
Right.
And really didn't get much except for here's a shot of somebody holding money. And I'm like, well, we kind of need an action shot. So then I was like, oh man, what am I going to do here? And I only had about 4 hours to allocate to the whole graphics package of this whole thing here. I've been a little busy lately. So I ended up utilizing a picture from the holiday doubles that was taken by the great Carrie Ogle. And there is something wrong with the second one. So here I want to show you this. Okay, I'm gonna out myself here. I do use AI for a lot of stuff, for like placing it and stuff, just because I have to use that nowadays. But I try not to make it look AI-ish. But I've been so freaking busy that I don't catch everything. And working with AI and trying to get it to look the way you want it to doesn't really always work out the way you want. So what is this? This is the Sunday 10:30 squad /11 squad. All right, so this is Hunter Jones actually, and put this in here.
Oh, I saw your hauler. Nice. I think that's the same one my cousin just sold. Like, I like it.
So
And I
he-
got knocked down.
So here's Hunter Jones. Looks good, right?
Right? If that.
That's Hunter Jones. That's
Okay.
him.
All right.
That's him. That's the photo. I did
Right.
change his shirt to orange, though. But then if you look at our schedule graphic, this is what I didn't notice. His right leg.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of an awkward way to be getting ready to go into your slide.
Going the wrong direction.
Okay, so that's a party foul on my part. But the thumbnail's not. The thumbnail's good. Like if we look at if we put the thumbnail I think is fine. I think I'm good on this thumbnail. Here you go.
You do side by side?
Yeah, I think I can get. So the thumbnail I think is pretty good. Like that's actually the picture of him. That is where his leg is.
Yeah, well you see the top, you don't see the feet.
Correct. So, yeah.
And in the one on the left, his knee's a little. It looks like he has a broken femur.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a little more behind the scenes, inside baseball, as I like to say,
But it happens.
about this event.
Tells people you're human. You know, it's okay. I mean, you're honest with your viewers.
Shouldn't have scheduled this many events in a row
Well, then there's that.
because we send out an e-blast every Wednesday promoting the next event. So tomorrow I fly out at 5 o'clock. I get home around 7:30. I'm not doing anything tomorrow night. And then Tuesday I have to have everything ready for the 11th frame next weekend, and I have to get it all going again. Plus catch up on everything that happened this weekend and Monday in the apparel business. So I got a lot going on right now. But it's all good. It's all good. Well, to those of you that want to actually see the photo itself, now that we're really getting into the weeds here, let me get you guys the actual photo of Hunter bowling. We'll do the deep dive here. Let's see, live streaming. $2026 Ironman assets for graphics. So here's the image of him bowling.
Okay.
That's what it was taken from. So I'll do this right here. Go ahead and crop this down here. Crop to the right.
Okay.
And that's it,
Nothing
right?
wrong with that.
You know? So that's the image. And he was originally in a red shirt too.
Right.
But changed it to orange.
Yeah, that's fine.
So there you go.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like I say, you got to scroll through a lot of content to get something that's going to look good too.
Well, and then you got to tell AI when AI first builds that thumbnail, it's terrible. It's all about the prompts you give it.
I know my wife did our logo for our company, and it took her about 5 or 6 things to just keep putting in until she got it right. So I get it. I let her do that though. I said, just let me know what it looks like when you're done.
I'm going to show you the very first iteration. I'm going to send you the first iteration of what it did, and I give these things pretty good prompts. Okay. Screenshot. Okay. Here you go, everybody. This was the first go of the thumbnail for this event that I did not use.
And what didn't you like about that one?
So what I didn't like is there's no reason to have water in the background. I really didn't like water in the background. The Spa City Open, if you went to our Facebook or if you went to our YouTube channel, it has water in it. So I didn't want this to look like the Spa City Open that we just did a couple weeks ago.
Right.
The next thing is I can't stand the treatment that it puts behind the Friday 4 p.m. squad. That is AI all day. And I try not to have it look as AI. So I always tell it, put that orange that's in that background solid.
Solid.
That's what a normal designer would do.
Right. Yeah, because that just blends in from the shirt to that.
And 2026, if you look at 2026, that also has some treatment to it. You can kind of see some of the graphic coming in the background. I want that solid. I didn't mind the Iron Man being three-dimensional looking. And that is not Swamp Fox Lane's logo.
No.
Swamp Fox Lane's is just the fox in that. But I didn't think that looked up to par. So after about an hour, and I'm not kidding, an hour of playing with this and getting it to an acceptable deal here. This is where we landed. I'd also changed my Inside Bowling logo down below.
Like how it's Swamp Fox Lanes, that looks really good.
Yeah, and I changed it to the Inside Bowling colors.
Well, black and orange is a good combination anyway.
Yeah, so that's where I ended up.
Yeah. Being a Harley guy, you know, I'm kind of partial to that.
Our colors were actually themed after the Cincinnati Bengals. Our orange is really close to Bengals orange. So there you go. There's some behind the scenes from what I had to do before, and I'll be doing it all over again on Tuesday for the 11thframe.com Open.
People think your job's easy. You show up and talk about
That's it.
stupid things. And every now and then watch a bowling ball go down the lane. But that's why we tune in. Look, bowling nerds watch bowling and talk about anything you want. That's what we do. Being here gives me a whole new perspective. I appreciate you letting me sit down and talk with you.
Yeah, of course. $269 for Tyler Null still available.
Yeah. See if we can finish off this game.
I don't want to see him miss to the right and miss it at the bottom. No missing it at the bottom here, Tyler. You got a handful of that one.
Got it. Got the light mixer.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that 6 frame was a blower 7 too. That could have been really nice.
Yep.
But like I was talking to him earlier, his problem hadn't been the first 2 games. Game 3. He's been at 470, 480 last couple squads, and he shoots 170.
Trevor Hennick had 245, 244 for Mike Irvin. 223 for Jeremy Schaefer, 231 for Bobby Turner. Those are some completed scores. 211 for Greg Gaudig. Jim Brett's going to be in the 230s. Chris Arcaro is going to be in the 2 teens. Chris has already got a number well in, though, I think.
Yeah, he does. He's on the top side of the ball.
He bowl 720. I think he's around you, isn't he? Chris A.
Yeah, it's not a good angle for me to see the board here.
You should reach. There you go.
Let's see, Chris A. Where he disappeared. Oh, he's down 23rd, 713. Yeah, he's
713.
Yeah. Yep, there's a Chris Kishball at 739. Yeah, Jeremy Schaefer's not in. Bobby Turner's not in.
Tyler Null's
not in.
Yeah, so Null's got 269. Joel Warren 212 or 210.
Yeah, Joel's having the same problem too, finishing off the 3rd game.
Wayne 245. Wyatt 225. Wyatt just lost in the roll-off.
Yep. Did. I voted rock, paper, scissors, but no one listens to me.
Yeah, I would have done
That'd
the
have been
same
more.
thing.
That'd have been more drama. That's how every decision should be made. Every dispute. 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
That's your Christmas, or I'm sorry, Vegas vacation in you. What number am I thinking of right now? Nope, sorry.
Pick a number, 1 to 10. 7. Nope.
Close, it was 6.
Right.
I actually did that at, where were we? PBA Juniors, hanging out with my buddy Brian and his son Bennett. Bennett's going to be a good bowler. Finished second in the U14 at the PBA Junior. Went up and bowled Junior Gold this summer and just missed the match play by a few pins. So anyway, so we're up there and I'm with Bennett and I'm messing with them and I go, hey man, how would you like to make $1 million? He's like, oh, I want to make $1 million. I go, all right, well, you got a 1 in 10 chance. What number am I thinking of between 1 and 10? And he goes, like 4. I go, no, buddy, sorry, it was 9. And I said no before he even barely got it out. And he goes, oh man. I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'll make it even easier for you. Number between 1 and 5. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, 3. I go, no, sorry, buddy, it was 1. I'm like, I'll make it even easier. One last try. He goes, okay. I go, is it 1 or 2? He goes, 2. I go, dude, how could you guess 2? You know it was 1.
So close. And did he finally ever get it? Or you just let him go?
I think he knew the whole time what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
I think he was playing along for my own enjoyment.
Oh, okay.
That's how good of a kid this is.
Right. Okay. So
and he's that smart too.
He understood.
He's like, look, if I just stop this right now, Mike's not going to have the fun and joy that he's going to get out of this.
Yeah, he needs content.
So I'm going to play along.
Get it.
That's how smart the kid is.
Okay. I respect that.
It's funny when I'm around kids, they feel sorry for me and go, all right, we got to let him do his thing.
Well, that's again probably why we get along so good because
Yeah.
I'm 12.
Yep.
I have a 12-year-old brain.
That's it.
So I told my wife when we first met, look, I'm 12. I'm always going to be 12. If you're okay with it, then that's fine. So
There is one guy in this industry that does not understand 2 things about me. One is he thinks when I'm nice to people that I'm being fake. Like every time I'm nice to people or I sit there and say things about people that are nice, he thinks that it's disingenuous. Doesn't think I mean any of it. Okay? But this guy also, every time I say, I'm the best, I never make a mistake. If I was bowling this tournament, I'd be leading by 300 pins. He thinks I'm being serious in that point in time. So it's like reversed.
doesn't make any sense.
He thinks every time I'm doing something that's genuine, that can't really be me. And then every time I'm doing something that's so stupid and so off the charts, he's like, oh, listen to this guy. He's just full of himself. And this guy has completely treated me like dog shit ever since I've got into the industry.
Really?
Yeah, one guy. Just
There's always one. In there.
one guy.
Well, I'm sure you're not the only one he does it to.
No, but if you're in his clique, then you're fine. But this guy, he's the one guy in the industry that legitimately is evil. And trust me, I've gone to this guy multiple times to try to like smooth, like just be like, dude. But it just hasn't worked out.
Right there. I can't get a 3 in a row.
Keep doing that, you go 3 in a row the next game.
Right? Yeah, just keep doing it.
Can't press. Just got to go to the next pair and throw it good. Throw it good. That's it. You can't go. If you start the next game 9 spare, I want to see 0 frustration out of your face. You should just be like, oh, do it good. Got to make the spare. Oh, do it good. Make the spare. If I keep doing that for the rest of the time, I should be fine. That's what you got to do, man. And don't start being like, oh, I guess I got to cheat a board right. I need to move back on the approach, up on the approach. No, it's a house shot. Just do your thing.
It's a mental game.
Yeah.
I remember I tried to tell, when I coached kids and you got to like junior gold, and especially when Andrew bowled junior gold, it was just boys and girls. It wasn't, U8, U12, U15. It was boys and girls. And it was, he was 12, 13, 14 years old. He couldn't compete with E.J. Tackett, Marshall Kent, A.J. Johnson. Those guys were good. They were 5, 6 years older than he was. But
superstars.
But I took him out there to learn and watch. So I would get talking to these college coaches because you didn't know who these college coaches were. So when he was being recruited, they didn't know I was his dad, but you knew they were there. And I just would randomly ask him, hey, what do you guys look for in a kid? He goes, a lot of them said the same thing. First thing we look for, not that they want them to miss spares, not that they want them to bowl bad, miss a 10-pin. One, to see how they react and see what their next 2 shots are. Because if you can't mentally block it out and throw a good shot the next one and forget about it, they don't really want you. That's the mental part of the game you have to learn. There's nothing you can do to change that. You just move on.
The great coach Mike Shady told me a long time ago. One of the first things he said on our instructional videos on our YouTube channel was that a bowling tournament might get 200 people like this weekend. Only one can win. 199 learn.
Yep.
You win or you learn. Plain and simple.
Yep. And the great ones always learn.
Yep.
And every now and then they win. But I always say, look at Walter Ray Williams, perfect example.
He's a loser.
Right. He's won, how many tournaments do you think he's entered in the PBA tournament? I don't even know. Can you have a clue?
He's lost more than he's won.
Right. He's only won 47 of, 5,000 maybe? I don't even know what that number is he's ever bowled.
Correct.
Yeah.
But he's the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
But he lost a lot.
Yep.
Barry Manilow actually sings about you learn more from failure than you learn from success. He learns more from no thank you so much more than from yes. That's from the Live on Broadway album.
There's always a Michael Jordan quote. It was more of it wasn't a quote, but it was little sayings he used to have. And there's one young girl I coached at the beach, and then she bowled at Wichita, and Team USA, and very, very good bowler, very talented. And she learned how to win, but she learned how to lose first. That's it right there. Well, there's more to that one, but yeah. And so I cut that out, and I said, she hung on our little mirror in her bedroom. I said, that's what you need to do right there.
Which is what I missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, and that's why
I succeed.
I succeed, yeah. Well, game 2 getting fired up here. I'm going to leave for a second. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle, and I'm going to go ask a question about scheduling.
All right. Take a break. Take a walk.
So this is your show, buddy.
All right. I got you.
Where do we want to go? Do you want to be here? Probably over here.
Go watch Tyler. Tyler bowled a big game first game. Joel bowled a good game first game.
You got your son here.
Yeah. I've watched him bowl enough. Mike was brave enough to leave me alone in the booth here. I promised him not to touch anything, but I don't know if that could happen. I'm going to do my best. I need money for the Calcutta, not to buy new equipment for him. Talk about a little bowling, I guess, here. Tyler can put a big game 2 up. Andrew's already in the cut number pretty good, so.
That's me by myself. I don't know what he was thinking because you're in charge of him. I promise I'll try not to touch it. Because if I can't, I know it's going to end. I got around that. So me and Mike were talking about this. Here's what Tyler needs to do. So we had your miss is you stop being aggressive. Yeah. Because if Tyler gets more aggressive consistently and gets around the ball, it's good. Your miss is you don't get aggressive. So good start. But yeah, you're good. You're fine. Tells me to stop moving around.
Oh, 8-10 from Carter Reed. That's always fun. Kathleen, she's always thrown it good since she was a kid. She bowled youth with my son. Traveling to Southeast. I don't know how many bowling parents are on here, but watching your kid bowl may be the most stressful thing ever if you bowl at a level. It's a different animal because pretty much out of your control. See what Mr. Flanagan thinks about that conversation there to get started.
What's that?
About watching your own kid bowl.
Oh.
It's very stressful.
Yeah, it certainly can be. I think it really depends. But I think, somebody like Chris and Linda Barnes, it's more stressful to watch Ryan bowl.
Well, it's a different level of bowling there.
Yeah, but even like my buddy Brian, Bennett's 13 years old bowling PBA junior, and he's back there watching him bowl, and Brian's won an eagle.
Nice, yeah.
So very accomplished bowler himself. And he's like, man, it's harder watching him bowl than bowling myself.
Oh, no, 100%.
Harder on the brain.
But I wish parents would understand is let your kid go. Let them have fun. Be positive. I saw more kids, junior gold, throughout Andrew's junior gold career, crying and trying to bowl at the same time. You can't coach. Tournaments are not for coaching. That's what practice is for.
By the way, I'm pushing the squad back to 5 o'clock. What is this here? Advancers round. Why does it say 10:30 squad? What the hell is that about? Okay, now I'm like really confused. Okay. Advancers round thumbnail says 10:30 squad. Don't know how that happened.
Can we blame that on AI?
I'm going to blame it on scheduling 15 streams for the weekend. Let's see.
Hey, just remember, you're the one that agreed to it. You could have said no. Not that I wanted you to. We're happy to have you.
All right, so the advancers round is going to be at 5 o'clock. It's trying to save.
Excellent. What have we got?
It's back there on stage. All the rest of them coming out and lining up. Good call. Thank you for confirming. No, I wanted to. Hey, so that's all. That's what I call. That's what I name myself. Yeah. I sang here like 30 minutes last night.
Brian Halen is not bowling this event.
No. Brian was on Team Dilly back in the day, youth bowlers. We had Team Dilly shirts made.
Oh, yeah?
A buddy of mine made some kids that I coached throughout South Carolina and North Carolina. And it was WWGS was on the front and Team Dilly on the back. It's pretty cool. Brian's a good kid. I got three members of Team USA that I coached.
Well, I got a problem here.
Is it fixable?
Yeah.
Oh. Crazy story about Carter Reed, who just bowled. Him and I grew up in the same bowling center in Maryland and didn't know each other.
No kidding.
He was older, and up with the bigger kids, and I was down with the little kids. And then, golly, I don't know, maybe 7, 8, 10 years ago, I'm just up watching Andrew bowl in Little River Bowling Center, and he come up to me. He goes, "Your last name's Dilly?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I know you." I'm going, "Okay." And so we got to talking, and sure enough, we grew up probably 20 minutes from each other. He went to a different high school, but he's older than I am.
No kidding.
But yeah. He goes, "Yeah, I bowl with your brothers in the like I said, they were in the older division. I was down in the little bratty kids."
That's a cool story. Okay. So this advancers round is going to start at 5. Now let me go back to the channel.
Tyler's stuck right now trying to get the 10 out. Goes back to what you're saying, getting around the ball for him.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw a few here.
I've known that kid since he was 6 years old. Sometimes his brain gets in the way. I try to talk him down off the ledge a lot.
All right, so I got the advancers round starting at 5. 5 local time. Got that. So that is 3 more games.
Yes.
So that's going to be done at what, like 8?
No.
Oh, less than that because there's 3 on the lane.
3 on the lane.
7:30.
Right.
So what time do we think the bracket will start?
As soon as they update the board and put the people on the.
That's probably what, going to take 20 minutes.
Sorry.
So 8 o'clock is probably when the bracket's going to start.
Maybe. 7:30, 8 o'clock.
All right. So let me put that one in. What time was this one scheduled for? I'm going to change this one. Starting tomorrow. This is crazy. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna have the championship match starting at midnight. Then I need to schedule.
It goes pretty quick. Once you get the bracket down to single lane after, I think, 2 rounds, and it's, pretty quick.
The other concern that I have is, are they going to have me set up for TV?
Well, you'll have plenty of time to move that if they need to.
Huh?
Well, there'll be some on every pair. You're looking at the championship
I'm
pair?
talking about as they narrow it down.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you real quick, if I go over the lane assignments, will still be the same on that board over there.
Yeah, well, I can't move.
Right.
So if they have matches that aren't on my streams, I can't.
Right.
I can't.
What do you got? 9 through 22? What do you got? 10? What do you got?
Yeah, I got 9 through whatever that is right there, 20.
Yeah. As years pass, everything narrows down to the middle. So
Yeah.
I think it should be okay with that. If not, we'll ask if we can adjust it.
Yep.
Oh, ask them if you can adjust it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, let's schedule this other one.
Wow. Another blower 7 for Tyler.
Airdrop. Open this one. Bracket put in.
see if I can help you out with what you were asking. I already got the lane assignments up for the double elimination.
Yeah, so I have 11 and 12. I have 9 and 10. I have 13 and 14. I have 13 and 14. I don't have 7 and 8. I won't have that match.
And that's the loser's bracket finals.
Looks like handicap. Yeah, I don't.
And that's the semifinals.
So I have 9 and 10, 13 and 14, 19 and 20, 15 and 16. So, yeah, I'm going to have more scratch than handicap. All right, I think I might have these streams reorganized now. Let me see. Let's see where we're at. Yep, I think I got it. I just gotta let my social team know. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Somebody tell me who the big names are. Who's going to go for the most in the Calcutta if you were to guess? You know that way more than I do.
Well, scratch side Jackson. Amber Kishball. She could be a sleeper. I mean, her game's pretty simple. But I don't know if I think this is her first year in scratch division. So
Okay.
I don't know. She's going to be a wild card. What the price is going to be? I know her mom and dad will be bidding on her. Do you know that? Let me walk over here and see what else we got. Ryan Gooch is a past champion, so I know he'll go for, like I said, $700 to $1,000 is. Some will go for $1,200. He'll be in that $700 to $1,000 range. Ryan. Leon will probably be $600, $700. Chris Kishball will be over $1,000. He'll be up there with Jackson, I believe. Jason Ricker will be up there with $800 to $1,000. Andrew, just from his reputation, will probably be $700 to $1,000. Chris Acaro, he'll be up there.
Yeah.
He'll be up there. Handicap side, there's a lot of local bowlers. I don't know a lot of them.
Now the handicap pays on its own, right?
Yep, there's two different Calcuttas. So you have the handicap Calcutta and the scratch Calcutta.
Yeah.
I believe the top three in each get the Calcutta money.
Top three?
Top three get paid the Calcutta.
Whoa.
That's what it's been before. Now, I don't know if since there's more bowlers in it, maybe more than that now. But, oh, yeah, it's a pretty good chunk of change.
Top heavy.
Yes. Yes, it is. The handicap side, like I said, I don't know a lot of the bowlers, but I'm going to go on scores, and I'm going to guess the top half is going to be bid on higher. just because the scores are shooting. So and that's they're usually a little less than the scratch bowlers. Usually I know before we had 19, 20 bowlers on each side when that's where the cut was. And I think the Calcutta, I wasn't here last year, but years past, $10,000 to $12,000 on the scratch side, and probably $8,000 to $9,000 on the handicap side. And playing 3 places. So if you can math, it's pretty good. It's pretty good math there.
There you go, plastic.
It's hard to tell. Times are tough for some people. You never know who's got money in their pocket and who doesn't.
Right.
We get Strode 3 over here. He might be able to feel more insight on that than I can on the handicap side, because 90% of those are local bowlers out of this house. Trying to think. Johnny May used to bowl this tournament.
John May?
John May used to bowl this tournament, yeah, back in the day. And I know he went for, I think, him, Andrew.
Is that Frankie's son? John May, or is that a different May?
No, John May. Got like 25 regional titles. He's South Carolina boy. He's out of Florence.
I know who that
South
is.
region.
Okay.
Red hair.
Yep.
Yeah, has a pro shop there in is it Southgate in Florence? Yeah, I believe that's the bowling center.
I think I was thinking of Ryan May.
But I know one year him, Andrew, and there was another one. They all went for 12 to 1,500 one year. I think that might have been 17. I think that might have been the first year Andrew won that. 'Cause I know we made a lot of money. Or I made a lot of money that week. And just talking about that, how much this tournament has grown. They have pictures, and they have these banners up with pictures of past and just, random pictures of people, how they did collages. Pretty cool. They have people with the Happy Gilmore checks. And back in 2017, they have Andrew with a $2,500 check. 3 years later, Philip Hudak had a $6,000 check. And then now 3 years after that, it's $15,000. So the Strodes are doing something right.
Yeah, they are.
And they got inside bowling here, so
they got inside bowling here.
What more do you want? The multi-talented Mike Flanagan.
Multi.
From singing to impressions.
Yeah, impressions.
That's not even on the button. I mean, that's just, off.
Not on the button, no. Iron Man madness. Running a little behind today.
So it got me thinking. We were talking about, the holiday double song, and we need to come up with, obviously, can't do the original Iron Man.
Yep.
But maybe we can do a Iron Man tune, Macho Man style.
Yeah, there you go. I am Iron Man. Yeah. I am the cream.
I'm going to write some lyrics. I'm have you
write the lyrics. Miss Elizabeth used to write the lyrics.
I'm so sending you some lyrics to see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
I can see you sitting in your office.
Yeah, writing lyrics on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah. Eating my Slim Jim.
I can just see people going, what the hell is going on in his office?
I'm just in here writing more lyrics.
Production. We've got production on Inside Bowling. I'm doing it. I'm still getting you some lyrics. I mean, AI's not even going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Greatest match in WrestleMania history, yeah. Me and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. There are actually, there's a guy that does Macho Man. I think his name is Dan Foder? Yo, hold on. Macho Man impression. Dan Soder. This guy's ridiculous how good he is.
Oh, I may have seen him. I know there's a couple guys out there that do it.
The main event. I just found out that Dan Soder actually dated Nikki Glazer, St. Louis girl, by the way.
Oh, manipulation.
Yeah, I'm even up here in heaven watching Nikki Glazer roast Tom Brady, huh? She did a great job on that.
She's she's pretty good MC there. Did she do the Kevin Hart one? Who did the Kevin Hart MC? That?
She was there for that.
Yeah, I know she was there, but I can't remember who was the MC of that one.
Kevin Hart was, who did host that? Shane Gillis, maybe? Kevin Hart, roast, host. Shane Gillis.
Thank you.
Frank Caliendo is one of my favorites too.
Yeah. His John Gruden is my
Yeah.
favorite. John Gruden's a whole soundbite by himself.
Yeah.
When Caliendo gets a hold of him, it's great.
Man, that's terrible.
Terrible. Oh,
That's just terrible.
so here's what I want in my life. This is where my life is. GPS. I wish you could change voices.
Oh,
between
yeah,
Voices.
yeah.
My one thing, I want a Charles Barkley GPS.
Let me tell you something, knucklehead.
You're driving, terrible driving. You're terrible.
Now you're going to have to make a U-turn.
You made the wrong turn, you idiot.
You forgot to turn.
How great would be Charles Barkley giving you directions?
It would be great.
That's what I want. I've said that for the past 10 years. Life would be complete with a Charles Barkley GPS voice. I don't ask for much. I'm easy.
Other scores to report on. We got a possible 247 for Mike Irvin, which would bring him to 506 for his first two. He's down on 1 and 2 now. Any other scores to report here? Let's see. Chris Kishbaugh has 444 after 2.
That 506, was that with handicap?
Well, he's got 416 right here.
Okay.
And then he can add 90 pins after 2 games. We'll put him at 506.
Okay.
So if he gets handicap, the handicap, I think, starts the next game with handicap.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I think. I mean, that's how it's been totaling.
Right.
Let's see. Parker Futrell can be at 493 after 2 if he strikes out. 488 for Scott Brown potential. 473 for Johnny Coaster the fourth. He won last year, right?
Yep. He did. He's 2-time champion.
Kathleen Adair can get to 494.
Have you seen her throw bowling ball? I was going to have you watch the 10th
Yeah,
frame
she's
here.
right here, yeah.
She's she throws it pretty good. She bowled youth with Andrew. And, I watched her since she was a kid bowl. See if Tyler can save his 220 game here, 227. 220, 30, 60. Yeah.
What's our guy in the backwards hat's name right here?
Joel Warren. He's a beach kid.
He came over here and couldn't strike.
Yep. Kathleen's game's pretty solid there.
Yeah, she throws it really good.
Yep. Simple. Straight back, straight through.
So again, everybody, our schedule today, the advancers round is going to start at 5 p.m. 5 o'clock, which puts the
Another 7-pin for Tari.
bracket starting at 7:30.
Tyler's third lower 7 of the game.
That's kind of his leave. Is Adair already in?
I would assume she'd be on the scratch side. I don't think.
You got your glasses with you today, at least.
Yeah, I know. I see. I brought them. I still can't. Well, the board's at a bad angle for me to see. The font's big enough on the
Yeah,
board. I can
yeah.
see it, but I have to go over here. No, Kathleen is not in.
No. Okay.
Or where's she at after 2?
483.
All right. So you're telling me there's a chance?
I think there's a good chance for her. Her line's not going to change much.
No. Tyler's at 475. He's still got a chance. 475, even after 206. how much easier the game is with the headset on? I like it. I was just thinking, I gotta go bowl.
I know.
Later. I'd rather be back here, I think.
Yeah, it's you don't get as frustrated back here.
Absolutely not. I like it. Well, you don't have a dog in the fight, really, so. You can always get in on some Calcutta action.
Could.
Were you a garbage pail kid collector?
I didn't collect it when I was. I mean, I had stuff when I was a kid, but kind of a sore subject with me because my dad, in the divorce, he ended up keeping my cards and then he sold them because he needed money at some point in time, which I understand how that stuff happens.
Right.
But
that happened on my Star Wars collection. Just disappeared one day. All the original stuff.
yeah.
So I vowed after that never to collect anything in my life.
Yeah.
My life can fit in a shoebox.
I'm trying to catch up for lost time.
I had one thing that was to me was personal that I would always save, and when my son got married and built his house, I gave it to him. I said, "Here, put this in your office." It was my Cal Ripken signed baseball.
Oh, okay.
It was the day he tied the streak. I got to go to I had season tickets at Orioles when I was younger, and got to be there the day he tied the streak and broke it. So I saw him walking in the stadium, and they gave away special commemorative, or baseballs with the orange stitching and 2130, 2131 on it, and I got him to sign it. So I kept that for a good long while. So now he has it.
That's pretty sweet. How did our man Allsbrook do over here?
Oh.
Well, he started out good.
Yeah, open.
482 for Futrell. 477 for Scott Brown.
Osbrook go 201 to get him to
Coaster can get to 473.
420. Yeah, Parker's not on the board. So we might get some action going on here. Game 3, people chasing the board. Chasing 704. How's Tamir? Oh, there he is right there walking by. How's he bowling? Then he is the cut. I think he's down the low end. .377 after 2. Right there.
Jim Brett, 488 after 2. That's not very good. Or that is very good. Sorry, my bad. 488 after. I don't know. I minus 100 for some reason. I don't know why my brain. Look at all these numbers trying to figure it out. 437, 436, 435, 419, 420. Man, Joy. 437 with 172.
Yeah, she's was it last? No, I wasn't here last year. Maybe the year before. I think she finished second in the handicap. She bowled really good. She gets a lot of sticks too. Well, a couple years ago she might have improved.
We'll go back over here.
See if she's on the board yet. Do not see Joy on the board.
Doing it. Anybody in the way today is in trouble.
A little old school Houston Astro jersey there. Look like it. Colors anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
Out of the camera view, Tyler on 21, just another 7-pin. What's for lunch today?
I have no idea. I grabbed a little breakfast from McDonald's this morning on the little break we had there. All right, just what it's all about. We'll start trying to figure out who can possibly make this thing.
chasing numbers.
That's it.
Make-
Chasing numbers.
Got a question this time.
Maybe 2:30. Got a chance.
What's that?
Maybe 2:30ish. A little after. Finish the squad up.
Yeah, maybe so.
Couple pairs under there in the second, third frame.
So Mike Irvin's at 527 minus 19 is 508 after 2. 495 for Kimmy Hartzell. Jim Brett is just over 500 through 2. Joy Brunt off to a rough start. Spare strike. I'm sorry, open strike open. Those of you that might just be tuning in, we've got our last game. This is the 15th qualifying squad. Right now, after 14 squads, it's 7:04 to make it in scratch, 7:18 in handicap. Here with Gary Dilley, I'm Mike Flanagan, and we'll be back at around 5 o'clock tonight with the top 32-ish on each side. A few more handicap than scratch. And they're going to bowl 3 games. All pins are going to drop. And they're going to then bowl to see who are the top 16 on each side. Then the bracket starts after that.
That's when the fun starts.
Yep. And to those of you that have to go to bed later and can't watch the finals, it'll be here archived for you in the morning.
Just gonna put on autopilot for yourself.
Yeah. Can we watch the Mike Irvin lane? I don't think so. He's down on 3 and 4.
Let's see. We started the tournament with a 300. Let's see if we can end this qualifying with a 300. Any 300 watch going on? Besides Tim Byer here, right in front of us.
We got a few. We got a few.
Know when I'm bidding on my sons, I tell him to stop striking because his price is going up. He's going to move higher up the board.
I kind of thought that earlier anyway.
I mean, that'd be some good fatherly advice, wouldn't it? Your stock's going up, buddy. You're going to be high enough. Because some people just bet the board. They see high on the board, they figure you're bowling good. And some people just like to bid it up just because they know. There's been a couple years I just had to ask them how much money they had in their pocket because I'm getting them no matter what you say. Then they stop.
So the names we need to keep an eye on here are Kimmy Hartzell down on 1 and 2. Mike Irvin. Down on 3 and 4. Did Mark VM Slicky, is he on the board?
See where Mark is. I don't think so. No.
He can also still get there.
Yeah. How about Jeremy Schaefer? Oh, you can get down that far yet.
Yeah, Jeremy Schaefer definitely can get there. My next one up is Trevor Hennick. Trevor Hennick can still get there. Trevor.
Yep, he's at 724 on the board.
He is?
Yep. There's a Trevor H. I assume that's him.
Yep. All right, so he's already got that posted. All right, let's see. Your next one is who you mentioned, Jeremy Schaefer.
He's not on the board.
Schaefer. He's down on lanes 5 and 6. Bobby Turner.
Bobby's not on the board.
Bobby Turner.
Before I say that, I should double check.
He's down on lanes 7 and 8.
Nope.
30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. He can bowl 739. Jim Brett.
I don't know why I try straying. If I stand up, it'd be so much easier.
Lanes 9 and 10.
Jim Brett.
He used to bowl 770.
Jim Brett is not on the board. Oh, nope, he's leading at 777.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, he's still crushing. Jim Brett's probably the guy that needs to be bought. That's the handicap side?
Yeah, he's leading handicap at 777. That's when we need a list of how many sticks they get. Then you have a good idea.
Yeah. Parker Futrell can get there.
He's not on the board. I believe he's scratch.
Parker Futrell. I'm going to go to him now. 15 and 16. Just got 8. He's already at 600 right now. Johnny Coaster can get there. Is he already on the board? I would assume he is.
Yeah, let's take a look where he's at. I do not see Johnny on the board.
Johnny's not on the board, defending champ.
Yep.
And then Kathleen Adair is the other one.
Yep, she's not on the board either.
Adair is on lane 19 and 20. That's where we were.
So how many scratch? Let me look. How many scratch you got there just so people can drop out?
I don't know.
Mark's scratch. Jeremy scratch. Bobby scratch. Kathleen scratch. And Parker for trail, I believe, is scratch. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm not 100% sure. He should be, if he's not. So that's how many? 5?
Yeah.
So that puts right there Chris Arcaro at 23rd. He's 5 from the cut. 5 up from the cut at 7:13.
Kimmy is already in. She won the auto seat on Thursday, I'm being told.
Okay. She did.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yep. She's in. It's on the board there. Parker's going to bowl his way in. Another good shot. But just from past experience, I'll tell you an interesting number you might have to take a guess at.
Okay.
After the cut's made and they've answered the little cashes round that they do to the top 16, take a guess what that number usually is. Now, mind you, 16th place right now is 718. You got 30?
Half the field, I'm going to say that number is 655.
Ah, you're good. 650 to 660. That's always people fighting, you know.
Yep. Oh, come on. Come on, Jim Strode. You can't throw it in the gutter right now.
I mean, try and give the guy a little PR and look what happens.
I know. So we got two players on this pair, 15 and 16, that we're looking to try to make it into the cut here. Parker Futrell and Johnny Coaster. Coaster, your defending champ. On 9 and 10, we got Jim Brett that we're keeping an eye on. Jim Brett might be running out of room. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. No, he can still bowl 770. 7 and 8, we got Bobby Turner. Bobby Turner cannot get there. Scratching Bobby Turner.
But Kathleen, she has 215 left to get. I don't know where that puts her.
Kathleen over on 19 and 20.
I don't trust in my eyes.
She can add 80. She can get to 698. So scratch her.
Yep.
Kimmy Hartzell.
Yeah, she's already in. She's the auto seed.
Oh, that's the auto seed.
Yep.
Okay.
She's the artist.
She's in.
Yep.
Mike Irvin down there is still striking. Mark Vimaslicki can still bowl 716,
Yep.
but he'll have to go sheet for that.
What frame is he in there?
Going to be going into the 7th,
Okay.
so he's got a ways. Trevor Hennick already has 724 posted. That's his dead number on the board, so.
Yep. Andrew's still striking. He's killing me.
John H. and Rick C. Trade snack card. John H. and Rick C.
Take a look at Tyler Knoll down on 21-22.
We don't have 21 too.
What's that? Tyler Knoll. Where was he at? Can he get there?
I didn't have him on my
Right.
list.
That's what I just saw scores.
He can get to 723.
Yeah. He can get there.
Yep. Coaster cannot get there now. We'll come over to Parker in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at Brett, excuse me, on lanes 9 and 10. Segan Bowl 773, Jim Brett. He's your leader. I just want to watch him throw a ball.
Right?
I don't think I've watched him throw any shots. Dylan Kishbaugh, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, can get to 712.
He's at the, he's got a dead number at 724.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I scratched him. Come back over. Futrell's not up yet.
Oh, Johnny went open. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Mike Irvin down on 3 and 4, still striking. Still bowl 764. I think Parker's going to make it, man.
Yep. So my premonition last night, besides, movie one-liners,
Yep.
you know what's going to happen. Just the way, my world works. I'm going to bowl Andrew in the first round of match play.
Oh, yeah.
It's, that's just the stars are going to align, right? It's going to happen. We just make must-see TV for you.
Just hopefully you're on a pair that's streamed.
Oh, missed Jim throw a shot. I wanted to see him bowl too.
I'll take care of that. This is our tournament leader right here. Plays the same line as our number 2 qualifier girl up there on the scratch side.
Amber.
Amber,
Yeah. Just up and in.
Yep.
Her ball on a double roll had the, the perfect read. Just never read the front part and picked up on the back. Perfect.
Yep. All right, more updates here. Let's see. Refresh.
Tyler got the first one in the 10th. I think that puts him in, huh?
Let's see.
Yep.
Still needs some count over there, Tyler does.
Nine pin. That's a good count.
If he spares it, he'll have 712.
That may be the cut. Because Parker's higher than that. Who else was Mark?
Jeremy Schaefer on
yeah.
5 and 6.
Yeah.
Schaefer finished with, oh, he opened in 10th frame.
Oh.
696.
Oh, that's not. Oh, so he's out.
Yep.
That might put Tyler in. Parker's in. What about Mark? 3 and 4.
Mark. He's still bowling.
Okay.
Mike Irvin has 700 right now. Opened in the 9th. It's going into the 10th. I don't know what division Irvin's in.
I don't know. I can find out. I can ask
But if he's in handicap right now, handicap is 718. If he fills 20, he'd get to 720. If he strikes out, 730.
Schaefer was just telling me flagged a 7 pin in the 10th frame.
Is that what happened? To miss.
Yep. What was who are we looking for?
Irvin.
Irvin. Hold on. I'll ask Strode right there.
3. Jimmy.
Irvin's in the handicap division. Okay. Mark can only bowl 695.
All right, so he's out. So Tyler's with 720. Okay. Or 712, you said, right?
712. Yep.
And Parker's going to jump in. He's going to knock them down.
Yep. Parker Futrell right here,
All right.
stepping up.
Is that the only 2 scratch left?
I think so.
Yep. So this 705 is going to be the number. Or I'm sorry, 709. Knock them 2 out. Put them 2 in.
So who's getting knocked out?
Jimmy H and Tamir.
Tamir's getting knocked
Yeah,
out.
he was the cut going in. He was 704.
Ooh,
Yep. And he did.
he's a great bowler too.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Tamir's awesome. Love that guy. And Jimmy H is 705. So Mike H at 709 on the scratch side. Looks unofficial, of course.
Yeah. Mike Irvin's going to go in on the handicap side as long as he fills 20 pins or so. Jim Brett. We talked about Jim Brett, but he's our leader.
Yeah, he's the leader.
Yeah. Just looking at anybody in the 700 range. Parker Fuchel can get to 539, or 739, excuse me. Scott Brown had 696. Yep, Tyler was 712. And Parker here. That's going to do it.
Yep. Look at Jim 3 sneaking in by about 4 pins.
All right. I got a little more bowling going on here. Before I get out of here, I do want to thank you, Gary, for spending time in here with me. Very much.
Oh, absolutely. I loved it.
Means the world to just sit down here. This is awesome. I want you to bowl great today, too.
I'm going to try.
I would love for you to just make a deep little run there in this thing.
Oh, I appreciate you having me. It was a lot of fun. I joked when we found out you were coming down. First thing I did was text Senior Strode and told him, I said, I'm getting in the booth somehow, right? He just laughed. He goes, I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Yeah, no,
right?
This is perfect.
So,
this has really been perfect.
So, no, I love it. Gave me a whole different perspective of what you do. Much respect to you and the production that goes into it that people don't see. They just think you show up and,
The hardest thing was running those cables with the full bowling center people the other day.
Right.
That was the hardest thing.
Right.
And they've maintained okay. They haven't, for being a humid bowling center, normally that stuff doesn't want to stick.
Right. No one's knocked the camera over. That's a plus.
I taped those sons of bitches down.
Especially with the amount of alcohol going through
I know.
the night, so
I was worried about that. Yeah.
Right. That's the first thing I thought about. I'm going, those are. I would have put 20 on the no that at least one of them was going down. So.
Nope, they did good.
So, no, but I enjoyed it, and man, it was a lot of fun. The game's a lot easier.
And there might be more. There might be more. If things don't go good for you, you're more than welcome to come join me.
Well, I kind of want to be by yourself. I mean, I don't want you to be lonely back here, but the longer you're by yourself, the better for me.
I know. That's good.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, folks, one last time, I do want to thank everybody that's made this thing possible. This is our last qualifying squad. 5 o'clock is our tentative start time here for tonight. Remember, this event is named after James Strode, the Iron Man himself. Handicap Singles Classic. Now we got the scratch side of things, and it's his son, Jim II, and his wife, Brenda, who are the proprietors here, who have done a great job with keeping the Strode name alive and keeping it going forward. And, of course, Jim Strode the third, J3, Jim 3, whatever you want to call him. He's our general manager. He's the next generation, and he bowled 300 in this event. Great dude. He's the guy that's been working with me to get me here. We are at Swamp Fox Lanes here in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Final qualifying squad just wrapping up. We were running way behind today, so if you were planning on right now about to be watching the advancers round, well, that ain't happening until 5 Eastern. We're going to have bowl until well into midnight hour tonight here. And I want to thank Bowlers Essential Equipment. They do so much for youth bowling scholarships all throughout, not only this area, but throughout the United States. They give away so much scholarship money. Check out what they do over at bowlersessentialequipment.com and check out their Breaking Balls Whatnot stream. It's a show, folks, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 9 a.m., and then they come back on Tuesday and Thursday nights at 5 until 6:30. It's the 25th year for this event. Our defending champ, Johnny Koster IV, is not going to be repeating this year. Didn't make it. Unless there's some sort of extra rule that I just haven't been privy to.
Unless his name's Lunchbox.
Yeah.
I don't know if they call him Lunchbox, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I think somebody gets in and knocks down the most pins or something during the whole event.
Yeah, the Iron Man auto seed.
Yeah, and I don't know who that is either.
10 top, yeah, well, your first 10 squads you bowl, total pins, the auto seed.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who that is either.
No one knows until it's announced.
Yeah,
So
that could be him, I guess.
I know he bowls a lot. Could be.
So everybody, stay tuned just in case we get started at 4:30. It's 2:30 now. They gotta tabulate scores. They gotta run a Calcutta. They gotta oil lanes, and then we come on. So I'm guessing 5 o'clock. You like that guess, 5 o'clock? Or you think it could be past then?
I take the over.
Oh, you think it'll be past?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll get it. Yeah.
As long as it's not earlier. Nice bowling, man.
I don't think it's earlier, but 2:30. Time to even get started with the Calcutta. 3:30. I wish Junior was here. Get a better idea of that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll start with 5 o'clock.
We'll start with 5. Might start a little bit after that. But much appreciate everybody tuning in. This is my first year here. It's very unique to what we have here on Inside Bowling. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far. This isn't even this was Tiddlywinks. We're about to play a golden game of Monopoly coming up here in just a little while. Well, that's what time I'm going to be back here. I'll be back about 4:45 to. I'm going to recharge.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Hey, real quick. What's up, Dylan? I'm getting ready to import scores.
And to all the folks that didn't make it into the cut, way to grind it out there and just keep bowling and keep bowling and keep bowling.
A lot of them will stay and try to make some money.
That's right.
On the side.
Stick around, make some side action. Mike Irvin finished with 720 down there in the handicap division.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to make it or not. 720? I think it's going to make it.
720. Well, 7-8. You know, 720's in 30th, so he's got to. If 2 other people jumped in above him.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody else jump in.
That may be the cut. 720 may be the cut.
Mike Irvin bowls his way in. Seems like it. Unofficially.
Yeah. Shane J was at 720, and the cut was 718. Connor M. So if he jumps in, that may be the cut. Unofficially.
And we do appreciate everybody that's been taking advantage of our National Bowling Day weekend special. 25% off apparel. Code GOBOWLING25 get you 25% off apparel. That ends tonight after bowling tonight. So if you want to take advantage of that special, you can do so right now over at InsideBowling.com. All right, Mr. Dilly, bowl good today.
I appreciate it. Thank you
I hope
much.
I don't see you back in the booth, but and make sure you take care of what we talked about.
I got you.
All right.
Thank you.
That's going to do it, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in about 2 hours and 20 minutes with our Advancers round coming up here from Swamp Fox Lanes here in South Carolina. See you soon.